Last November, GM President Mark Reuss told analysts and investors that GM had fixed over thousands of Tesla EVs since 2021. Over 11,000, in fact. Actually, most Americans don't know this, but GM actually services Tesla EVs. In today's video, we're looking at GM's new growing business of fixing Teslas. We'll also see a market trend that shows that GM will soon earn the number 2 spot in EV sales in just a few years. Lastly, we'll see GM's plans to compete in China and why it's critical to its business. Now, GM hasn't detailed exactly what sort of maintenance or repairs GM dealerships have been performing on Tesla electric vehicles. But if you ask me, my guess is for routine maintenance and services that don't require software-related intervention. I'm thinking things like tire rotations, brake jobs, suspension repair, lighting replacement, general inspections, and so forth. Here's the market situation. Parts availability has been a chronic problem for Tesla's in-house service network. On top of that, Tesla is growing faster than ever, but it doesn't have nearly the same car-to-service center ratio as do established car giants like GM. To put this into perspective, Tesla has only 140 service centers across North America total. But compare that to GM, which has service centers within 10 miles of 90% of all U.S. residents. Top that with the fact that Tesla is notorious for customer complaints about long service wait times. In fact, Tesla service departments got so bad that Tesla apparently started sending untrained employees to help fix Teslas in overwhelmed shops. Back in 2019, Elon Musk even said it was his personal priority to shore up Tesla parts availability and service wait times. Well, evidently, one strategy to address these services has been to look at GM. And obviously, this is a pretty sweet deal for GM. The truth is, there are a lot of Teslas out there that are facing recalls, for example. Apparently, some 25% of all Teslas sold have been recalled. In fact, just this past November, Tesla recalled some 320,000 EVs because of issues with the rear light. And then Tesla recalled another 30,000 EVs due to passenger airbags not deploying correctly. Now, all that said, fixing Teslas isn't a huge revenue stream for GM, but it is a bragging right, especially since the EV industry is so competitive. So while most people are surprised to hear of GM repairing Teslas, when you stop and think about it, well, actually it makes sense. Now, most people know that Tesla has kept its number 1 spot in the EV industry for years now. But believe it or not, GM is starting to catch up, and its growth in the EV space has been steady. Just look at the stats. In the first 10 months of 2022, some 525,000 battery electric vehicles were sold in the U.S. Of these, 340,000 were Teslas. That's 65% of the market. But here's the thing, Teslas aren't cheap. Let me put it in perspective. Today, most new cars here in the States cost anywhere between $30,000 and $40,000. But new Teslas start off easily over 60 grand. And on top of that, there are a lot newer, cheaper EVs coming to the market, adding to the competition. Right now, Ford takes the number 2 spot in EV sales and productions here in the U.S. GM, on the other hand, has a measly 6% of the EV market share. But according to market trends, GM is set to gain market share and take that number 2 spot as a top-selling EV producer within the next 10 years, if not sooner. In fact, according to GM CEO Mary Barra, GM can overtake Tesla's U.S. sales volumes by the middle of the decade. The reason why she's so confident is because GM will output more EV models at lower price points than Tesla. GM's been working on a flexible EV platform that can be applied across many vehicles to help drive down costs. Also, GM's battery plant in Ohio is now producing cells, and GM keeps pumping out more models. By 2025, GM's sales goal is 1 million EVs in North America. To put that in perspective, in the first 3 quarters of 2022, GM sold less than 25,000 EVs in the U.S. Obviously, GM needs to step up its game, and this is what GM has committed to do. So now, there's a recent market report. It projected that Tesla will sell a cumulative 11.2 million EVs between now and 2030. And in the same time period, GM is projected to sell a cumulative 10.6 million EVs. And that's not too far behind Tesla. Yes, it's true GM does come with its fair share of expensive EVs like the GMC Hummer and luxury Cadillac Lyriq EVs. But GM will also be releasing cheaper, more affordable EVs that are expected to change the game. For starters, there's the upcoming first ever Chevy Blazer EV and Equinox EV, both of which should be available starting in summer 2023. Take the 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, for example. We're looking at a starting price tag of about $45,000 for the electric SUV, and the Equinox EV crossover is even cheaper, starting around $30,000. On top of that, both GM and Honda Motor are currently co-developing an EV that's slated for 2027, and apparently that will be even less expensive since their goal is to target a broader consumer base. So yes, for now, Tesla has the lion's share of EVs in the U.S. market and is still the top-selling EV brand by a long shot. But actually, it's already showing signs of losing some of its market share. Just take a look at recent Tesla stats, for example. Tesla's market share of new registered EV in the U.S. stood at 65% through the third quarter of 2022. That doesn't necessarily sound like a low percentage until you compare it with the 71% share it had the same time last year or the 79% the year prior. So clearly its market share is going down. Further drops are to be expected, thus bringing down Tesla's dominant position in the market. Part of the reason is because Teslas are quite expensive. This means they have a limited consumer base. Consider, too, the fact that the number of EV models available in the market will only continue to grow. Today, there are 48 electric vehicles for sale in the U.S. alone, but estimates are that by 2025, that number will grow to a bit less than 160 vehicles. So the supply and inventory of EVs will be growing. And don't forget that GM has been around for more than 100 years. It's a mature company and has a base of consumers who trust it. Tesla doesn't have that kind of reputation and legacy. Also, too, GM has the ability to scale without price gouging. So you can see GM has a lot of advantage over Tesla. By the way, did you know that Elon Musk announced plans to develop a revamped, cheaper version of Tesla's entry-level Model 3? Actually, Musk started teasing about this way back in 2020. And in the last third quarter earnings back in October, Musk said that Tesla was finally working on this new model. Right now, there are no exact dates. Now that the semi-truck is done, Tesla's primary focus is on this lower-priced Model 3. Musk even added that the new Tesla would be smaller in size and may exceed the production of all Tesla vehicles combined. But back to GM, it's gearing up to get more aggressive in China. Actually, GM plans to launch 15 new models in China by 2025. If they do achieve this goal, this will bring them leaps closer to catching up with Tesla. It would also allow GM to begin seriously competing in China's EV market. GM is targeting to make annual 1 million EVs by 2025, based on its new EV development and manufacturing platform called Ultium. Ultium is a new EV platform designed for hyperscale production with flexibility and modularity at its core. Buick, GMC, Hummer, Chevrolet, and Cadillac are just some of the brands that will see new models using Ultium. EVs built on the Ultium platform will be intelligent and more digitally connected to meet customers' evolving needs, says GM. And now, GM is accelerating the introduction of Ultium-powered EVs in China. GM is targeting middle-class consumers in China, and its platform will also put them in direct competition with car makers like Tesla, XPeng, and NIO. GM looking at China is actually a very strategic move. The thing you got to understand is that right now China is the world's largest EV market. In the first half of 2021, EVs made up 10% of China's car sales. Fast forward 1 year to the first half of 2022, some 2.4 million EVs were delivered to customers in mainland China. Talking about 26% of all car sales in China. That means in just 1 year, EV demand more than doubled. If you look at the entry-level EV segment in China, there's a three-way partnership that's been dominating the market, and GM is part of this partnership, along with SAIC and Wuling Motors. It created the compact four-seater Hongguang Mini EV, which has a driving range of 105 miles. It's been China's best-selling electric car since it hit the market back in 2020. Put into US dollars, we're talking about a price tag of less than $4,600 for this compact EV. With this cheap price point, it's no surprise that a whopping 426,500 Hongguang Mini EVs were delivered in China alone. That's a third higher than Tesla's total sales of Model 3s and Model Ys in China. But the SAIC GM Wuling partnership didn't stop there. Several months ago, in September 2022, the partnership started selling a two-seater electric car named Cabrio. We can't talk about the biggest players in the EV game without mentioning BYD. BYD was founded by Chinese billionaire Wang Chunfu almost 30 years ago. Originally, BYD was a battery producer, but since 2003, BYD has also been making vehicles. Today, BYD mainly sells cars in mainland China, which is why your average American has probably never heard of the company. BYD EVs are pretty affordable, and it's been successfully attracting Chinese middle-class consumers. If you're wondering how successful, well, back in November 2022, BYD delivered 230,427 pure electric and plug-in hybrid cars. That's a 5.8% increase from the month before. 5.8% might sound small, but actually BYD's delivery in November represented almost 40% of all new vehicle sales in China. In fact, BYD is currently the world's largest EV maker. And now BYD has been looking to expand overseas. BYD is actually backed by Warren Buffett. You'll recall he's one of the most successful investors in the world. As of November 2022, Buffett had a net worth of over $100 billion. Did you know that BYD will be launching EVs in Mexico this year? It expects to sell up to 30,000 vehicles in 2024. This year, BYD will start selling fully electric versions of its Tang SUV and Han sedan at 8 dealerships across Mexico. At the same time, BYD also hopes to sell 10,000 vehicles in Mexico alone. Long-term, BYD wants to reach about 10% of the total market share. So far, no BYD prices for the Mexican market have been released, but analysts predict they will be affordable. And several weeks ago, BYD announced plans to launch a premium SUV. They want to compete with the likes of Mercedes-Benz and Land Rover. This new SUV is expected to start rolling out the first quarter of 2023. But now you tell me, if you have a Tesla, or hypothetically wish you did, would you rather take your Tesla to an official Tesla service center despite a long wait time, or to a GM dealership? Please share by commenting below. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for your support.